Oh man, I did it for you, bro. There you go.
Fantasy, you're actually a very beautiful lady. It sucks you have that.
Listen, you guys, I do not have that mindset. The only thing, this all spurred from me saying men need to set boundaries and hold them. Then it turned into women need to know how to act like ladies and la 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 la. I already agree with that stuff. All I'm focused on is the boundary portion.
But the culture does not allow men to set. The culture
disagree.
does not allow men to set boundaries.
Yes,
it doesn't.
I know plenty of men that do, and they get what they want because they set their boundaries.
Until she's ready to cross them.
Exactly. That's not true.
People can cross boundaries. I get what you're saying. But if you don't set any, they're more likely to cross these boundaries they didn't know existed, right?
You don't think, man, even if they don't set the boundaries up front, you don't think that men set boundaries in relationships and a woman doesn't cross them just because?
You know what? Here's the equivalent of it, right? Let's say Fantasy Island was on a date with a guy, and she's like, "Hold on, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick," and she gets up to walk away, and he just reaches out and slaps her on the ass. Look, see the look on her face. See the look on her face. Now, you didn't say to him that he can't do that, right? You didn't say that he can't do that.
But this would have happened immediately. He would have knew.
Why?
The boundary.
Unless you like them.
No, that's not the point, Ali. That's not the point.
You know, all the men
not the point.
Women are talking about too. Unless you like them, hey, just don't do that.
Hold on, no, that's
but that's still a boundary. It's still a don't do that.
Right, look.
The point is that he doesn't. He already knows that that's probably wrong to do, so he won't do it.
Exactly.
And most of the things we know not to do, we don't do it. It's things that we don't know better, like the guy sitting in the room.
Here y'all go with the cat. Do you realize a man knows when he's in your presence, whether you're a wifey material or sex material, when he meets you? Just like when you meet him, you go, hold on. When you meet him, you go, oh, I have sex with him. Yeah, we do the same. We go, I had sex with her, or she has wife potential. Men do it immediately when we meet y'all. Immediately. So if you try to have to make him do something too, you already messing up anyway. He already knows. But if he puts pressure on you, just a little pressure, and you fold, and it's all downhill to them legs, then you want who you said you was. It's that easy. Just like me. You'll go, hey, Ali, yeah, you want to be my husband? Yep. Where you live? What kind of house you got? What kind of car you drive? Where you work? Y'all ask those secret questions.
As a matter of fact, I even make it better.
I can hide.
I even make it better. Fantasy. How many of you, before you got married, and your homegirls talked about things you would immediately cross a man off the list for? Even if you went on a date with him, before he didn't even know that was wrong to do, and you automatically write him off.
Better yet, Fantasy.
There's some things that you will automatically get written off for. But that's not the point that I'm making at all. Like, there's some things you don't know better, and you need to make sure that your boundaries are set. That's all I'm saying. That's my only point.
Better yet, if I was on a date with you and I said, so Fantasy, what color panties do you have on?
What?
Would you feel that's inappropriate?
These things are known from everybody. That is
okay, but guess what? Guess what though? Right? You could there are women that will ask guys how much money they make. That's inappropriate.
And that's not even told to everybody that that's inappropriate. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Yes, that is not told to everybody. Not everybody knows that you're not supposed to discuss your salary at work. Like people.
But everybody knows you're not supposed to ask the color of somebody's panties.
Exactly. Everyone knows that standard. Not everyone knows you're not supposed to ask. You want to know people make.
Here's the thing, Fantasy. Man. Majority of the things that make women undesirable, nobody cares. Y'all gonna do it anyway. There's no culture telling y'all not supposed to do it. The reason why there's a culture. There's a reason why there's a culture that automatically lets everybody know that it's wrong to ask a woman what kind of panties she got on, because it's the culture we know. But there's nobody telling y'all that, hey, asking a man on a first date how much money do he make is kind of done in poor taste. Even though we all know it, we've been saying it, but look at the pushback we get for saying that.
But Sweeney, if she would have asked me how much money do you make on the first date, and I looked at her and said, none of your damn business. You think she's going out on a date with me?
Red flag. She's gonna say red flag next.
Yeah, and I don't know I didn't know that some women didn't know that. I just found that out when I was dating last
year. But if I ask her,
that I know that and they didn't know that, it's like there are certain things that people think is common knowledge that's not so common. It's in my opinion.
But Sweeney, if I ask her what color her panties is, and she says none of your damn business, am I gonna go on another date with her?
Yep,
probably.
Yes, that's the difference. And that's the reason why guys culturally, so you got to realize there's certain things we do. We can talk about this on panels all day, but when a person is actually in that situation, they're going to operate the way they're socialized to operate.
Yeah. Like women being late, right? I was always late. Yeah. My man was like, you were late. I feel like you didn't respect me because you were late. And I was like, women are always late. And he was like, no, I felt like you were disrespecting me. How long? No, this is what happened. This is what happened. I was like, women are always late. And he was like, no, I felt like you were disrespecting me. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to disrespect you. And he was
thanks
like,
for proving my point.
I would appreciate you respecting my time. And I was like,
thanks for proving my point.
Wait, girl,
but when he said that, I was like, okay. I loved it. I started being on time, doing what he said. But no one ever had a problem with me being late. He never told me.
And no one has ever said, I'm tired of you being late or you need to respect my time.
That's why I was like, well, no one's ever had a problem with me being late.
Nobody. You just proved my point.
Women don't like correction.
Women don't like I changed it when he told me. So if somebody would have told me earlier, I probably could have changed it earlier.
Okay, but guess what? The reason why most dudes didn't say anything is because you're pretty and they didn't want to piss you off so that they wouldn't have the ability to go on another date with you.
Okay.
But the biggest question,
I got better when they told me better.
Here's another question. Who usually wants the relationship? The woman or the man?
I do.
Who usually wants the woman? So does the woman need to think more about what the man wants, or the man needs to think more about what the woman wants? Is it happy house, happy spouse, or is it happy wife, happy life? It seems like a lot of times when a man is happy, the relationship continues. Okay.
All right, let's go to get to the meat, y'all. Let's go get to the meat real quick. Damn. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Welcome back, Carol.
Oh, my phone is dying. I had to put it to the fast charger really quick.
Oh,